Douglas, a big announcement tonight. Your next title defense, you will be back at Bellator 260 against Yaroslav Amosov. What do you think of the matchup, man? Give me your early thoughts on it.
Good matchup, undefeated guy, complete fighter. He's a great wrestler. He's a good striker. And looking forward to locking horns with him and, coming up on top.
And, it's champion versus the number one contender. The rankings launched. You saw him as the guy that was atop. Did you think that he would probably be next?
I would think so. He's been fighting everybody they throw in front of him. He's got some good wins, a good record. And I was expecting it to be him.
And have you watched his previous fights? Have you been impressed with what you've seen?
Yeah, I watch most guys at welterweight. I see somebody that's, might be a future opponent. I always watch. And, like I said, he's just another complete fighter, another tough opponent. He adapts really good, to the fighter that he competes against. And I just got to be ready for everything. I know he's going to shoot a lot too, so I got to make sure the wrestling is in top form. And we go from there. Let's see what happens.
The wrestling's one thing I think that sticks out to people. The other is his record. 25-0 in pro MMA. You don't see it very often. Mm-hmm. So does that excite you to kind of be the guy that would be handing him his first loss?
Yeah, it's good to say. He's 25-0 until he faces me. A sport like this, man, you can't be undefeated like that and not be doing something right. Like I said before, and he's definitely earned his shot.
We'll take a couple more here. Donna?
Douglas, to piggyback a little bit on that, he's got a great record, but in terms of the names, of course, your record has the better names on it. From what you've seen of him, where does he rank among the great contenders you've faced for that welterweight title?
Yeah, it's like you said, I fought, much bigger names, much bigger fighters, so I'm not too concerned. I know, even though it's 25-0, it's like you say, the difference is the level of opponents, the level of fighting that you compete against, and I know I have that in my record. And I fought against great guys, being here in the company for a decade. So I've seen it all. I've seen everything. So I just got to be in my best form, and it doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to be the winner.
One of those great opponents you fought is Ben Askren. He fights this weekend against Jake Paul in this celebrity boxing match. You are one of the names that comes up when they talk about the tough people he's fought in his MMA career. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow night when he faces off with the YouTube star?
I'm pulling for him to win for sure. People don't give him a lot of credit. I guess it's because of the last two losses. I just don't think he was at the prime. I fought him when he was in his prime, and he's a tough guy. I tried to hit him with everything I could, and he just took it and kept coming. So I'm just hoping he wins. Especially because of the guy he's fighting. He talks a lot, YouTuber. So I'm pulling for him. I hope he pulls it off tomorrow night.
Last question, Jay.
Douglas, this fight with Amosov for you is going to be a return to the welterweight division. Last time out, you did try taking a stab at the middleweight title against Gegard Mousasi. I'm just wondering, is that kind of pursuit done for you, or would you consider going back up at some point later in your career?
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing a middleweight. I said this before. I think it was a terrible performance on my part, but I know I could have done a lot better. Showed too much respect there. But middleweight's definitely in the future. I want to defend this belt here at welterweight, a couple more times. And if they give me the shot, I'll be right there. Hopefully they do a middleweight tournament in the future. I jump in there and go for the belt from there. But for right now, welterweight to the weight class, and let's see what happens from there.
Thanks for the time, Douglas.